Hey there. So I'm picking up on energy of an ego death, feeling like everything you've known around you to be false, maybe even what you believe about yourself. I feel like this really does affect like the belief system. I feel like what you're being guided to do is to build the connection with yourself, your higher self, your inner child. I feel like this ego death is so that it points back to you, and so that your guides, your ancestors, the saints, the archangels, God, whatever that is, in your belief system, I feel like you're being called to kind of like get more connected to self. Get more connected, meditate, spend time in nature. So maybe getting connected and grounding yourself. I feel like there is like an increase in spiritual gifts at this time. You may be realizing that your intuition is right more often than not. You might be receiving visions. This could be precognition or postcognition. These could be clairvoyant visions or heavy dreams, or traveling in dreams, remembering dreams, seeing lots of symbolisms and things like that. I feel like this would be as a result of a lot of hard work that you have done. I feel like this is like recognizing that you've gone through a spiritual awakening process here. Okay, let me see. I feel like this is for those that have like raised their vibration. This could be feminine or masculine, but I'm getting divine feminine energy. I feel like what's been experienced was for the purpose of this position, this authority, this mission, this calling. All right. I do feel like there's a recognition that there were things done that were unethical, immoral, illegal, fraudulent. I feel like this energy tries to communicate with you through music potentially. I do believe that you learned the karmic lesson in the situation. You could be removing yourself from a toxic work situation as well. I feel like, you are circulating abundance at this time. So that means whatever you put out, you receive. Whatever you put out, you receive, okay? Whatever you put out, whatever you put out, third party involved here, karmic relationship is what you receive. So I feel like that's playing out here also in the collective. So I feel like there's a lot of lessons being learned. And again, like many of these are past life, karmic lessons playing out and closing out at this time. I feel like a lot of it also relates to like, what are you doing like and spending most of your time? Like, are you involved with toxic workspace and toxic connections at work? And are you like frolicking at work? Like, you're not supposed to shit where you eat kind of situation. I feel like there's a bit of like, really looking at oneself to see like, what are you aligning with? I feel like that's kind of what this whole ego death is. It's like a kickoff to, understanding like, what's happening around you. What are you surrounded by? What are you participating in? And for what intentions? I feel like someone's about to get like it's like checkmate. I feel like this is checkmate coming for some group, some people, some collective. I feel like you may resonate with this because maybe you went through this yourself with somebody who you may have thought you had a bigger connection with, but I feel like there's this sabotage that happened with this relationship. Maybe it was just a lesson and that's all it was. I do feel like this energy was a player too. So this could be feminine or masculine, I'm getting. This is non-gender here. So again, like it all relates to like our dynamic too, like our family dynamics, our ancestral lineage, and what are we healing in this lifetime that our ancestors weren't able to heal in their lifetime. It's kind of like you've taken the baton and you're carrying it on. And you very much have had to go through many iterations of healing. And so I feel like there's a recognition of this, or this will be something that, is meant to be resolved at some point. So that's what we're here to do, is to learn from one another, including our family members. I feel like there is something that you might be praying for as a result of this kind of an experience. I feel like there is this divine love and this connection that you've been longing for. So you very much could be praying for this right now. This is also maybe a confirmation that, like, if you find yourself, you know, very much initiated, very much in a high vibration, I feel like this is what you're attracting into your reality, okay? Because of your vibration, your love. You're in that frequency of love, okay? I feel like this energy, you know, will be going through their own process, okay? And again, like ego death, dark night of the soul could very much be what's happening here as a result of, you know, pretending to be something that you're not. And, you know, at what expense? Okay, I feel like there is a big expense here. So let's see what else we can get with the other decks. Okay, make sure that you ask your higher self if this reading is for you. Okay, you should have some sort of intuitive hit that this message is for you and it's for your highest and greatest good. Okay. Your soulmate, twin flame, is on the way. Okay, confirmation for those who need it. All right, we're going to start with some affirmations. Okay, how to raise your vibration if you feel like you are kind of wonky. All right, so let's check in. Call in Archangel Michael, and I ask you to care and cover me in your blue cloak of protection. Surround us in a bubble of divine white light and love as I connect to the other realm with the intentions of the highest and greatest good. And so it is. Thank you. It's safe for you to shine. Okay. I'm just going to get them all out, okay? And then I'll read them. I love this deck. This is a Kyle Gray deck, by the way, if you're looking for some fun decks to mix in with things to get messages. Okay, we got a lot of messages here. Perfect. Thank you. Anything else? That's it. Still, it's safe for you to shine. Okay, so that I'm going to put up here as a focus. I am light in the world. Okay, I trust the wisdom within. My sexuality is sacred. And so is like your consciousness, I lovingly accept myself. You are safe here. Some of you might be feeling safe for like the first time in your lives. You very much could be moving out of like survival mode, okay, through all the healing that you've done. There is, like, where there is a will, there is a way. I'm also getting like strong, like, visioning, imagination, like believing is seeing. So it's kind of like you have to believe it before you can see it in your physical reality. And I feel like many of us are waking up to this, you know, perspective. I call back my power for many people, places, spaces, dimensions, and realms, whether intentionally or unintentionally. I call back my power to me now, healed and in full capacity, and so it is. Facing my shadow removes darkness from the world. Manifesting is my superpower. Devotion unites me with the infinite. This is, again, like the infinity symbol. So it goes around, comes back around. It's like a constant feedback loop. That's how creation continues, is because of this loop. There's constant feedback. There's constant slight adjustment to the point where it then creates the mirror effect, the duality. Living with purpose brings me prosperity. My light attracts light. Abundance is a state of mind. Your sensitivity is a gift. Feeling fear is a call for love. Relationships are assignments. I am surrounded by angels. Forgiveness brings freedom and breaks these chains. Healing myself heals my lineage. powerful messages here. I think these are great affirmations. So if you're looking to kind of work on your mindset, right? Sometimes we have these intrusive thoughts, and a lot of us are going through, you know, the storm, if you will, like the chaos and the conflict and, you know, systems and situations and people, places, things, all kind of being chaotic at this time. And a lot of it is out of our control. But what is in control is our own mindset, our thoughts, our actions, our feelings, our emotions. And so it's like being the eye of the storm, right? But not being a part of the chaos. Okay. It's like, you know, understanding like there is this place of calm, there is this place of groundedness, there is this place of stability and security and knowingness, right? And faith and trusting the process, right? I feel like you're being asked to be in the center, okay? In the eye, okay? And remember, I am, okay? I am. Are these, it's kind of like what brought me to this deck was I was getting a lot of I am. And it's like this understanding that like you are part of something much larger than your experience here. And sometimes we have to be reminded of that because we get so hyper focused on a lot of little things instead of like understanding like there's a lot playing out on a much bigger picture. So I feel like there's this remindedness of like you are part of the whole, okay? And if you can hold the calm, if you can be the calm in the eye of the storm, then that ripple has like a ripple effect. It affects what's around you, okay? It's like creating to the consciousness. You're a creator, and if more are being the eye in the storm and not the actual storm, maybe there won't be a storm, or it won't have as much as an impact, right? There is this Two of Cups energy. I feel like there is this like kinship, maybe soulmate. This could be, we're picking up on the soulmate energy from this other deck. I feel like this is you, two hearts are dedicated to creating something wonderful. So there could be this like coming together with a partner. I have 11. I have the 10 of Cups. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members and happily ever after. Aww. So yeah, there is this beautiful energy coming into your existence if it isn't already here. And I feel like this is like a relationship of a lifetime. This could be a partnership. So there could be some sort of like work thing that you've got going on. I feel like it is for like the highest and greatest good with love, because this is the 10 of Cups. Happily ever after, heaven on earth, strength and grace and through kindness. I feel like this is something that like there is this like protector, right, on earth, but not of it. Like neither one of you are of it. It's kind of interesting. It's like a bit of primal energy here. And then it says self-confidence and forgiveness and strength and grace through kindness. There is this determination and control. There is this career advancement, moving on. Like, I feel like this is very much like a coordinated effort. I feel like there's a lot of power and support behind this next phase of your life. I feel like this is an acknowledgement also that so far so good. I feel like there's this like success. I feel like you're being seen as successful, or you're going to feel successful in your endeavors. Okay, so I feel like this is, you know, whatever the two of you are meant to create with the divine. I feel like this is like 11/11 energy. I feel like this is a wish come true. This is something you prayed for. I feel like this is as a result of you having a lot of resolve as well. But I feel like this is a great experience unfolding here. I feel like this is a beautiful like new chapter in your life. Yeah, it's as a result of you releasing the past. Like you chose to grow through the situation. You choose to like take your lickings and keep on ticking. I don't know why I said that, but that's weird. I feel like time heals all wounds. And then we have an Ace of Swords. I feel like there's a wonderful new like concept, idea, download, inspiration, like whatever concept that could be for you. I feel like this is like also the connection to the divine and being able to communicate, okay? I feel like you have this amazing ability to communicate. And I feel like this is you clearing up communication problems with others. So maybe you do this for the sake of service. This also can be about you and how you show up and how you communicate with others. And it's like, you know, don't let the past like hold you back, okay? There's always like room to grow too, you know, it's like the progression of something. I feel like you may be someone who uses their pain and shares the experience. Also from like the Three of Swords is like heartache, betrayal, deception, you know, sadness, loss, you know, deep wounding, even trauma. I feel like this is using that experience that you've had as a way to kind of like connect with other people on a higher level is what I'm getting with this, okay? So that might be what the two of you have in common. I feel like this is maybe something you guys are going to prioritize with the Two of Pentacles. I feel like this is about like, you know, you may be working multiple jobs and projects at once. I feel like, you know, trying to find balance in that, right? Maybe you're entertaining something that, you know, you're feeling like, I might need to reprioritize, or it could be like a call to reprioritize, like what you're currently doing. There could be like a shift. So this is about a revelation that offers maybe some freedom from maybe what's not desired. This is, yeah, maybe you're feeling a bit like uninspired. There is this opportunity that's going to bring change. Okay, so things are going to shift for you. Bottom of the deck energy, I've been seeing this our whole reading here. This is about prosperity arising from some wise planning. So you may have something that like still needs to be broken down a bit. I think there is some things that you can take action on. There's some next steps, so maybe kind of start working towards that. And I feel like, you know, a reminder to be optimistic, okay? Keep things like on a high vibration. I feel like, yeah, because like there's this confirmation of your plans and they're going to work out, and they're going to work out well. This is like success, like being recognized and respected in what you do and how you do it and how you show up. This is professional and financial success, and this is using resources wisely. So using your discernment when it comes to how you're working. It's like working smarter. Very successful, stable, accomplished, powerful energy here. So I feel like you're being seen in the environment, or someone is coming into your environment that represents this energy. Okay. All right. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is a lucky opportunity, or this is something that is created. There are new resources, money, time, and support. This also can represent like a new opportunity coming your way. I feel like this is something that is going to bring something else to full circle. It's kind of closing out a chapter and moving on to the next level, okay, with the World card. So I feel like this is like a level up. This is like an opportunity of a lifetime. This is going to change the trajectory of your life. Yeah, it says congratulations. This is like you being recognized for a job well done, okay? Or you were chosen. This is like you being awarded like the contract, the position, the promotion. I feel like this is a way of like, it's a congratulations, literally. And then I have the Sun card. I feel like this is also like, because of this, there's going to be like new opportunities that maybe you weren't able to have before. So it's like doors are being unlocked for you. I'm also getting like you're going to be moving to the next project, the next big thing. And I feel like there's a lot of accolades when it comes to this. There is, you know, this thriving energy. Before, when I started this reading, I was focused on like you've been surviving. You've been in survival mode for most of your life. And now there's like this paradigm shift for you. And again, it happens in the mindset, it happens in the heart, it happens in healing. And I feel like you've gone through that process of spiritual awakening and ascending, and you've been on this like hero's journey ever since. And so I feel like this is you being in purpose, being of service, being in alignment, working with the divine, and like co-creating in your experience here. There's like many arcanas here, at least 3 or 4. So there's a lot of like major life changes playing out here. This is all for your thriving. This is all, you know, wonderful. Okay. A blessing. This is you being an inspiring success because, you know, you had faith and you believed in yourself. So this is the end result. This is the highest and greatest good, is that like you believing in yourself is going to inspire others to believe in themselves. And so I feel like that's part of what you're meant to do here. I feel like you're meant to do this with someone else, like a soulmate. Like you're not going to be alone in this process. This is you making choices from the heart, deeply having emotional commitments, like really deep. Like you're not a surface kind of person. I feel like this is the power of love. Okay, so I feel like this is coming in. Okay. Yeah. All right. A lot of love in this reading. There's a lot of empowerment. There's a lot of encouragement. There's a lot of support here, right? I feel like it's like, you know, he's sitting on the rock, right? Archangel Michael, and he's like, you know, consoling, like, ugh, I know, what a jackass, right? Like, and then all of a sudden he's like, but look at where you are now. Look at how far you've come. I feel like I need to point out like just how far you've truly come. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is, you know, keeping your eyes on the big picture here. I feel like you've done that. Like you see it, you see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you've been following that light. Shit, you are the light, okay? Shit, you are the light. You are the light at the end of the tunnel for so many people. I feel like, again, like look at this card, light at the end of the tunnel. Like you're it. I feel like you've never like realized this for yourself, maybe. Maybe this is something that like you had to be shown, you had to find for yourself. You wouldn't take as, you know, like you had to go on the journey to find out. Yeah, the star. Yeah, this is you believing in yourself. I feel like, you know, there is that survival energy that's coming to an end. I feel like the pain of the past is ended. The end of a difficult situation, a dream come true. Believe in yourself. Okay, so this is helping you step into, again, more like Empress, feminine energy. So it's like creative energy. You could be feeling very creative, or you're being asked to create or co-create. It's time to act on your plans. I feel like this is you having what you need when you need it, in whatever format that is. That's cool. Yeah, so it's like dreams are coming true for you. And this could be, you know, Empress, I'm not saying like from a gender perspective. I just feel like this is you realizing like you're deserving, you're loved, you're enough, you're abundant, you're able to create whatever you want to experience in your life, and you taking charge. This is that mindset, that perspective. There's a better way. I feel like you've chosen to be objective, use your discernment, but you've had to go within to get that insight. This is you daring to do something different. You're breaking the mold here. You're being asked to break the mold. You're not meant to be like everybody else. That's why the star's here. You're never meant to blend in. You know, even though there could have been energy of like hiding you in plain sight, you know, you still felt the effects of that. You still felt like an outsider looking in. I feel like there's that. So I feel like, you know, it is what it is. I have the Fool card, and I have the Two of Wands. Okay, so this was in reverse, so they want me to put this in reverse. I flipped it over. I was like, do you want this in upright? So this says, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. I feel like you might not have felt like you deserved this in the past. So you didn't believe in yourself. You didn't listen to or do what was in your heart. You might have done things for other people first before you put yourself first. I feel like you weren't doing things that were bringing you joy. And so you were asked to, you know, take that leap. Okay. I feel like you're going to have to take a leap. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to decide, like, am I going to continue to be in this energy, or am I going to do this in the upright and go for it? I feel like there's a go for it energy here. Yeah, making bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who are going to share your vision. Okay, a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free from procrastination. Change the opportunities. Oh, embrace the opportunities that bring change. So there's going to be a big decision that you're going to have to make when it comes to what direction to take. There's going to be two paths. Are we going to do it the old way, which is like not believing in ourselves and holding ourselves back and focusing on like our limitations? Or are we going to realize that like we have what it takes to do what we came here to do? And it's like you have free will choice is what they're saying. So I feel like there's encouragement here to take that leap of faith, right? I feel like making sure that our emotions, maybe the emotions of others, do not get the best of us. I feel like there are major endings here. I feel like this has freed you, okay? Or the intention is to free you. There's new opportunities for happiness. Put the past behind you. So I feel like whatever this is, it's like saying like a final goodbye to your past and your past self. This is like the old version of you is no longer existing. I feel like this is also like maybe something you're helping those around you to do. I feel like this could be you like assisting others, or this can be you've been here, you've done this, and so you are in the process of going in that different direction, and maybe you're taking others with you, or you're helping others get there. I feel like this is not something you're doing alone to some degree. I feel like many of us are collectively doing this right now. So I feel like, you know, sometimes when you feel like you're alone, you're really not alone is what they're trying to have me say. You're never alone. Sometimes we feel alone. Okay, but I feel like this is when they want you to like tap in and talk to your angels, your saints, your ancestors, archangels, your higher self, your spiritual team. It's like when you're feeling almost like a lack of support, you know, they're like, come talk to us. Okay, yeah, and then we have peace. So this is again like, we're here to help you release the past. There is more enriching future coming. So this is like reminding you that like all of this is going to be worth it in the end. Let go and let God. So if there's certain things like, you know, you can't fix, or you can't handle, or you don't have the control or know how or means to do it, just pray about it is what they're saying. Pray about it. Yeah, I feel like it will be better if you just make a decision. So there could be a bit of like over-analyzing something before making a decision. I feel like there's pros and cons to everything. It's really about what you want to do. Like what's your dream? Like follow your dream, regardless of what other people have to say or how they feel about it. I feel like that could be what they're trying to point out, because I have 222 here. Okay, so that number might be relevant for some of you. 222. And again, like, this is about making a decision. This is about working multiple jobs or projects and balance. This is about making ambitious choices that might change your life. So I feel like something big is coming in. You know, that it's happening at a much bigger scale, like our participation in consciousness, right? And we're going to continue to create from this space or that space. And then I also feel like this is playing out even in like the things that come to you as experiences or people in your life. Okay. So just be mindful of that. Like before you make decisions, I really want you to like take a step back and really see things from an objective point of view before making any decisions as well. And seeing if it truly aligns with you, whatever direction you're taking. I feel like you'll feel it. Okay, I have the World card. I feel like things are coming full circle. There's lots of spiritual growth happening. All right. And it's to gain further insight. I feel like there is a King of Wands here. I feel like there's justice playing out and equality. There is something that is asking for you to kind of like keep your eyes on the big picture, leave the details to others. So maybe there's some sort of like I feel like this is being in some sort of like power, authority, very driven, motivated energy, inspired actually. Very generous. I feel like experience that leads to success. I feel like there is someone who has like genuine concern for others as well. So with the King of Wands, is this someone coming into their energy? Yes. So this could be someone who you come across as maybe someone you're meant to learn something with or partner with or work with. I do feel like there is some sort of like rulings made in your favor about something. Don't give up. Okay, so I feel like maybe this energy is coming in and it's as a result of a ruling made in your favor. So I feel like this has something to do with like what you're here to do. It also could represent like a dream come true. So it could be something where like you're in the limelight, or there's something like this could be a mentor. This could be a lover that comes in. So be optimistic. Okay. I feel like that's the whole point, is to keep your eyes on the big picture. You don't have to have it all figured out as well. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Okay. So this is what it is. All right. You are being observed as being very mature, practical, generous, very happy. You nurture yourself and others, okay? You have this ability to make things more beautiful, more enlightened, more creative. I'm getting your very creative soul. You're very whimsical. I have that you do give advice. So to those you advise, I feel like it's practical and wise. You're very stable, secure. You're very independent. You're very... You know your value and worth, okay? I also have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like this is part of what's coming in, is there's this beautiful energy of love. This could be in a emotional dynamic, like fulfilling relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. So I feel like maybe you connect to the Christ consciousness, unity consciousness, and share this advice. Or this is you just coming from a place of love, and as the love you put out, you receive back. I feel like this is you receiving the love that you put out. Okay, in ways of abundance. So it doesn't have to be financial. It can be like you live in a beautiful place and you are surrounded by nature, and you have, you know, the abilities to connect with all that is around you. I feel like there is an Emperor here, so I feel like there could be, you know, ambitious plans playing out here when it comes to your future. I feel like this could be with a masculine energy or a feminine energy. I have both, okay? I do have some sort of like challenge or message that comes your way. I feel like this is possible contract or some sort of soul contract coming in here. I do have a King of Pentacles. I do have a Queen of Pentacles. I do feel like there is this like leadership here that you may be asked to step into. I'm getting like this is you taking charge, like you're emerging as a leader, and there could be offers of like contracts and documents and different things coming your way. I feel like whatever, this could be information too, like you needing to research, look into something. This is maybe you being truthful. Maybe you share the truth. I feel like you're blunt and you say it how it is, okay? You tell it like it is. I feel like that's respected in your industry or whatever you do. I feel like you're respected because people know that like you're solid, and if you say something, you mean it, and it's like you back it up. You can back it up. When you give, you also receive. 4 of Pentacles. Try not to resist in the change. Kind of go with the flow. I feel like this also can represent like this might increase your finances. This might, whatever contract this is, could affect your finances and your stability and your security. So I feel like this is going to be maybe changing your financial situation for the better. Yeah, High Priestess energy. I feel like it has something to do with your abilities, your spiritual abilities, and how you share those, how you use those, how you tap into those. We all have them, and it's up to us to develop them. You know, find somebody who will share their experiences with you. Because I feel like that's the whole point, is that we're meant to learn from one another. Everybody does tap into their abilities differently. A lot of times when you have experienced difficult things in life, then those are often connected to your purpose and maybe what you're meant to develop and strengthen. There are many strengths, okay? There is this ability to reflect and meditate that helps provide you information. And I feel like this is you being the calm in the storm, okay? Like being objective, not choosing a side, seeing things for what they are and not attaching to them unless it's necessary, right? There's that discernment here, the Two of Swords. This is you being at peace, all right? So you are the eye of the storm here, all right? And again, like the third eye, High Priestess energy, okay? And I do have you standing up for a cause and what you believe in. And I feel like you're not backing down no matter what anyone says or does. I feel like you know exactly what to do. I feel like you not only have the ability to tap in, but you also can take action. You have the support to lead in a new direction. Okay, so I feel like this is something you feel a lot of passion about. This is what is coming in for you as an opportunity. I feel like there is this amazing, like, King of Cups energy. I feel like you're really going to love what you do, and I feel like you're just gonna like shine. I feel like it's your time to shine. Yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Okay, so I feel like you're getting some sort of assistance here. I feel like there's resources here for you. This also could be someone very warm and generous, maybe even honorable and refined. So this could be you kind of like growing. You've invested wisely. I feel like this is your emotional stability, security. Like you have an abundance of love. I feel like you're receiving an abundance of love, or you're sharing. I feel like it's reciprocal. Whatever partnerships, work, business, friends, lovers, I feel like this is all of a very high vibration with the King's energy. You've invested wisely. I feel like you've been very patient for your harvest. You've planted a lot of seeds. You've cultivated your garden. You've put a lot of hard work, okay? And I feel like this is a recognition of this. And so you're going to be making plans for your next adventure, okay? This is you starting a new life, you finding your purpose, having this forgiveness for the past, and moving on. All right, 3 more cards. I'm going to close this out. This has been an amazing message. Success that comes from being objective and having the ability to compromise. Self-control and patience, very important. And forgiving and healing energy. Beautiful. Yeah, Temperance angel, Earth angel energy here. And then I have great deal of activity. I feel like there's going to be an increase in whatever you are calling into your reality. So this could be an increase in abilities to communicate with the Most High. This can also be sudden and immediate results to something you've been expecting and being patient on. I feel like this is important communication that you could be sending or receiving or sharing. Okay, or this might be the increase in which you share things currently. It's going to ask you to kind of, this is requiring like some planning, taking time to take the next step, and being optimistic, all right? This is prosperity arising from wise planning. So you very much could be waiting for your ships to come in, and I feel like you're being led in a totally different direction. The answer, I mean, the question truly is, will you go or will you stay? Okay? Will you go or will you stay? All right, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye now.